What is good, everybody? It is me, Vanglorious. Welcome back to another video. So I'm back after 8 or 9 months. Quite a few things happened in my life, so I'll give you a quick life update and then we'll talk about what's happening with this, because I did do something that I talked about last time I was with you guys. So let's go back to around Christmas time. It came and went. Great time with the family. It was definitely really nice time of year. Everything kind of slowed down. Things were pretty good. My birthday came around, so it was the 4th of January. So I celebrated my 35th birthday. And 2 days later, well, I went to Japan. So I went to Japan on a work trip and it was really fruitful. I got to use the language, got to see some dope ass cars at Tokyo Auto Salon, and most importantly, I got to go to HKS Japan, right in Shizuoka, where Mount Fuji was right behind me. So I will insert a couple clips so you guys could see what I saw. Pretty cool, right? So I got back and I was super energized to obviously get back to my JDM stuff, because not to sidetrack from this video, but I was about ready to sell the 8.6 and get into the 335i. I saw a ton of 8.6s out there and that made me super motivated to keep it. So needless to say, I threw an exhaust on that car, which you'll see here. And now I'm going to be working on the 8.6 a little bit more this year, so it drives a little bit nicer. So look for some other videos and some neat, equipment stuff that I'm going to be installing for that. So what you've all been waiting for. You can see by the title, yes, I've selected a tuner and I have tuned the vehicle. So what did I do to get there? So as you guys know, I did an exhaust by HKS. It's a catback, the dual muffler system, and I have the AMS cold air intake system. So now, at this point, I needed a couple of other things. So what you can't see up front is the Mishimoto heat exchanger, but I'll throw you a picture right here, and maybe a clip if I can find one, because I know I did take one. So I did the heat exchanger, and mostly the heat exchanger was to make sure that the power wasn't being robbed every time, I did a pull on the road, because in stock form, the stock heat exchanger is quite small. It's about the size of a wireless keyboard. So in essence, I needed to do that and lower down pipes. So the lower down pipes are in. All right, so what you're looking at is the driver's side lower down pipe. As you can see, heat shielding, your O2 sensors right there, and the cat. So the cat is in the middle of this heat shielding. And if you guys have an exhaust already, just take your white pipe out, because there's no way you're going to be able to finagle that from there without breaking something. So just a word of advice. And that's what you're looking at now. I opted for the lowers because full down pipes really are best for, max effort, or if you're going to be doing turbo somewhere down the line. I'm aware that the uppers probably have a choke point, as far as getting air to the turbos, but the lowers is the real choke point. So that's why I only did the lowers. Wasn't too hard to do. was a little aggravated that the O2 sensors that came on my stock cats didn't come off, so had to order another set, but no biggie. We got everything done and everything installed, and at that point, I purchased my tune and I went with SonicTUNED. Now, some of you probably heard of SonicTUNED because he's also has a Tune RS3, but he's mainly an Infinity guy, so he's doing Q50s and Q60s for years. He's been a master technician and he's on the software side, so this is why I selected him over AMS or Racebox. Racebox I was considering, it just, something in my gut told me to go with SonicTUNED, just because I have a buddy that also runs SonicTUNED, and I know somebody else who recently we connected and he goes, yeah, I got Sonic. So that's why I went with Sonic. So no bad blood. Any of the others that I mentioned, feel free to go with them, or you can hit them up, ask them questions. Fantastic tuners. I just decided to go with Sonic. So with that being said, what is the car like now that I've tuned it? It's been really, really, really good. And that's for a lack of better words. It's pretty solid because the car in stock form makes you feel like you're missing some stuff. And you obviously are. It's leaving a lot of power on the table because the exhaust is the choke point of this vehicle. So when you do anything from the turbo all the way back, you're really gonna feel it. Now, with my other mods that I had previously, we basically coupled everything together and he made me a map situated on how that was like. So exhaust, intakes, downpipes, and heat exchanger. Should net you somewhere around the 450 wheel horsepower range and maybe about 470, 480 pound-feet of torque. I didn't dyno tune just because I'm not shooting for the moon. I just wanted something good, but the common consensus is for those mods, that's kind of where you're gonna land at. So it's a 450 wheel car basically. Bolt-ons, I didn't do anything with fueling. That's still stock. I probably won't go there unless I hit you with another video 6 months from now saying, hey guys, I have an ethanol tune and all that other stuff. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. So you're probably wondering, what does this cost and what are you looking at or what to expect? So I'm gonna kind of answer some things just because I've had conversations with people about this stuff. So the tune itself, if you've never tuned this car, is gonna run you about $1,000 to $1,100. The lower downpipes ran me $350. The heat exchanger ran me about $420. The exhaust, the catback exhaust, retail, it's like almost $3,000, and the AMS intakes is about 400, 450, somewhere in that range. So the price can get kind of steep with this type of stuff. If you're the type of person who does not do the work yourself, get a quote for labor on this stuff because it's probably going to drive the price up significantly more. I do most of everything by myself. The exhaust I put on at my buddy's shop, but I mean, we kind of did that together. I did pay a little bit, but it wasn't the full cost of how much all this was going to be. So that aside, that's kind of what you're looking at. Now, in terms of what you should expect, I'm not going to say that this car feels like oh man, it's crazy. It doesn't even feel like the same car. Like, in ways, yes, it feels like a different car, but it's very smooth. It's smooth like how it was when I first got it. So you don't have to worry about this car feeling twitchy or anything. Like, it literally feels great. So I would say expect this car to be smooth, but expect it to have more power and it's very eager to go. Now, what do you get? So in terms of the tuning, because after you do the mods, the tuning is really the only thing you'll be able to like tangibly adjust. So once you're done with the tuning, and I'll walk through that whole process either in this video or in a separate video, but basically you get 3 maps. So you have a suite of maps. You have low boost, high boost, and a race plus burbles map. I'm mostly on the high boost and race plus burbles map just because I don't have a need for low boost because I've already tasted high boost on this car, so I really don't want to go low. I don't know an instance where I would go low, but it's nice to have. So you get 3 maps. The tuning process was remote. I did not dyno tune this time, and it was pretty easy. Everything gets done through your phone, so you don't need a laptop. You don't need to buy anything extra. Just purchase your tune, follow the directions that he's gonna send you via email, your data log. You send him some stuff, he sends you back feedback, or he'll send you a revision. You follow the directions, you'll be good to go. So for those of you who are kind of like on the fence about doing this or not really sure, this is kind of your perspective because there's not a lot of people talking about this because almost nobody owns this car. So yes, it is worth it. You should tune this car. It's great. It is a tuner car. Go for it. Expect to spend somewhere between $4,000 to $5,000 for everything. And that's about it. So I'm going to transition into some driving clips. I'm going to be inserting things here and there from, when I first started driving the car after the base map was all finalized, to maybe some other clips like exhaust clips and some other clips. So that's kind of my update. If you have any questions or concerns, you want to say anything, is it awesome? Would you like to know more about tuning? Is there something else that you'd like to see? Throw it in the comment box below because I'm here for it. That's really all I have for this video. I'm tuned, I'm happy, and hopefully I'll see more of you. So with that, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Peace.